This is literally the trail. Hiking through this. This is the Sweat Heifer Trail. Probably should have started this before going uphill, but we're headed up to Clingman's Dome. They renamed it Kuwahi, maybe? I know I'm probably grossly mispronouncing it, and I apologize. But headed the half mile up for day one of a 4-day trek back in the Smoky Mountains, one of our favorite places. And today I'm here, hello, with the man, the myth, the legend,
This is the highest point.
the gentleman that got me started with hiking, my mentor, Pastor Dave Miss. So here he is, and he has agreed to go along with me on this journey today. For this feud, yes, of course, yes, along with some beautiful students who have not agreed yet to be videotaped. So, oh, that just aged me when I said videotaped, vlogged. So here we go, day one. Okay, just hiked to the top, and now we're hiking back down. Beautiful day, sun is shining. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. We kind of got a late start. Actually, it's probably like 5, but we only have 4 miles today, so I'm not too concerned about us getting to where we need to go. We're staying at Mount Collins our first night. Second night, we'll be at Icewater, which I'm super excited about because previously it was closed due to bears, but it since has gotten opened back up. Hi. And third night, we're going to be down. Actually, the second night, we're going to be at Kephert, which is down low. So we got a lot of miles tomorrow. We're doing 10 miles tomorrow, which is a lot for some of these students because many of them have not hiked this far. In fact, I've got one student who's never hiked before, but she's like killing it. She's already doing great. And then our last day we are going to hike out, and it's going to probably be either 10 or 12 miles depending on the weather because it's supposed to storm. So we'll see what happens, but I'm super excited for this trip. So signing off for right now. We're about a half a mile from the shelter. We've hiked about, I don't know, a little roughly over 4 miles. They've all done awesome. They've done awesome. They're little horses. They've been hiking so fast. I've had to tell them a couple times to take water breaks because I think they've just been super excited to get to the first shelter. So, and I'm excited for them. 7:30 a.m. on day 2 in the Smoky Mountains. The kids are still asleep, and that's why I'm trying to be quiet. I've gotten myself away from the shelter a little bit. That's why you see me continuing to look over at the shelter to make sure I'm not being too loud. But they're still sleeping. They, as I said yesterday, did wonderful on their first day. Ended up being almost 5 miles after the hike up to Clingman's Dome, or Kauai, however it's pronounced. And they did great. We got to the shelter, we set up and had a nice dinner together, reflected on how the day our first hike went, and they had just wonderful things to say. They're all excited, a little anxious about what today has in store. They know it's going to be a higher miles day, probably a little over 10 miles for us to hike to Kephert shelter. But they're excited about it as well because they know there's going to be a stream down there and they'll be able to play in the water. I slept terrible, okay? Just absolutely terrible. I'm not a fan of sleeping in the shelters with people. I prefer my tent. And I actually brought my tent with me thinking that I would set it up and sleep in it. But I thought for unity, I would sleep with everyone else in the shelter. And I just don't like it. So I don't know what I'll do at the next shelter. If I'll set up my tent or if I'll sleep with everyone else. Who knows? We'll see what. But the next shelter with the stream, there'll at least be some ambient noise that might help. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But for now, I'm just waiting for the kids to wake up, letting them get some good rest before this day of hiking. So far, no blisters, nobody's in pain, nobody's crying to go home. So they all still love hiking. So I say day 1 is a win. We'll see how day 2 goes. 9:15 in the morning, heading off from the shelter. Plan is to get to Newfound Gap parking lot, use the restrooms, have a nice little lunch break, and then head on down to the Kephert shelter. So everybody's looking good, feeling good, and we're off. Hi. Just began to rain, and so we are heading up the trail to get to the Heifer junction to get to Kephert. The rain feels kind of good, but it can make everything just a little bit slick. So we're going to take extra precaution and just hike slow and enjoy the trail. So here we go. Just finishing up the portion of the AT from Newfound Gap. And let me just tell you, that section is a beast. We're approaching the Sweat Heifer Trail, and the students, we let them push on ahead because they're fast. And I'm hoping that they are waiting on us so that I don't have to go further up the trail and try to find them. So here's hoping that they're there.
Hey, Kephert Pong Trail.
Yes. Literally the trail. Hiking through this. This is the Sweat Heifer Trail. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. I've lost the students. And my footing. Point with the waterfall. Oh, they're waiting on me. Gotta go. As I was saying, it's halfway down the Sweat Heifer Trail. It stopped raining, thankfully. It's still beautiful out here. The trail has been fun. Half of it's overgrown. A lot of it's rocky, but manageable. It's just a beautiful day. Great hike so far. Probably have another 2 or so miles to go. And then we are all looking forward to sticking our feet in the creek and just relaxing. Because 10 miles is a lot. 10 miles is a lot, y'all. 9:30 this morning. We are headed up the dry Sluice gap to get to ice water shelter. Should be about 5.5, maybe a little more miles to get there, all uphill. I will say, we're feeling it this morning. All of us. Muscles are hurting, feet are hurting. Let's just say everything's hurting, students included. But we're pushing on. They're doing great. We're gonna take it nice and slow today. We got plenty of time to do 5.5 miles. And y'all, I just started and I'm already huffing and puffing. So I'm gonna get off here so you're not subjected to this huffing and puffing. But here we go. 2 miles in, I've lost the students. They have pushed on. It's all good, but still going uphill, pushing on. Sun is starting to poke through the trees, which gives me hope. That means we're getting ready to get towards the top, which is awesome. Okay, pushing on. Here we go. Took a small break as we head to the next portion of the trail. Got about 1.5 miles till we reach the junction for the AT. And then we're gonna head and see Charlies Bunion. I should clarify, weather permitting. It's starting to get a little cloudy right now. So I'm hoping that we can get there before the rain comes down, because I don't wanna let the students up there if it's storming. I just get anxious about that kind of stuff. So here's hoping. To the Bunion. And of course, it's starting to rain. Oh well, we'll just be very careful. We made it to Charlies Bunion, and it's absolutely beautiful views today. Absolutely, just gorgeous. Yeah. So breathtaking. Literally, yeah. But so I'll be back here next year, probably in March. We'll see what March has to hold. We'll see. Anyway, but so I've promised the students that maybe we'll go to the jump off later. Maybe we'll have some views there. We'll see. But anyway, at least they got to experience this, and it actually was kind of treacherous walking up this path. It did stop raining, thanks God, so that we were able to walk up. It was a little slick in spots, but we got up safely. We'll see what getting down's like. But here's to Charlies Bunion. See all those bees?
Oh, look, he's
Or maybe I'll have my dessert for lunch.
The rain cleared. Now you can say you've been on the bunion.
No.
I can't begin to tell you how cool it was to be on top of Charlies Bunion, for it to have stopped raining, for everything to have cleared up for the students, for them to be able to experience that. And then all of a sudden, I hear this big clap of thunder. I'm like, all right, y'all, time to get down. We get down, we get back to our packs, and it was like the heavens opened up again, and it started raining. But, you know, for that moment in time, man, what a gift. What a gift for them. But here we are again, hiking in the rain. And I don't care, because that was awesome. That was awesome. So, we got a little less than a mile to our shelter. I'm going to turn the phone off, because you can't tell. But this rock is slick, and it's raining. And I'm clumsy, and I need to put the phone down. So, I'll check in when we get to the shelter.
We are alive for now. I know, I really like.
It's a great view.
I know, yeah.
Few shelters with a view.
Yeah. We've got 2 more that are coming this way. I'm a little
They
worried.
got me wetter than you. You're already soaked.
Yeah, they have their rain stuff on, but yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do a whole lot. Yeah.
And we're off. It's about 7 a.m. this morning, after a terrible night's sleep at Ice Water Shelter. It was a full house, lots of people, and snorers, and talkers, and we have a big hike today. Not to mention it stormed quite a bit last night. So we decided we wanted to get on the trail nice and early this morning, just to hammer out this 10.5 mile day. Also, we heard there may be some storms coming in this afternoon. So after hiking in the rain yesterday afternoon, we wanted to try to beat the storms today. So we're hiking early. We're gonna pound out these miles and hopefully get some beautiful views too. So off we go. Okay, here we go.
Yay.
Yay.
Woo.
Last day.
Last day.
Finally.
Yeah. This is the jump off. Yeah, this is where I remember not getting too close to the edge. Yeah.
don't think a picture can capture.
Nope, it sure can't. It's pretty spectacular. We barely made it 0.25 miles before the kids wanted to go see, I shouldn't say kids, students wanted to go see the jump off. So we had to go see the jump off. And it was pretty cool. I haven't seen it probably in about, well, many years. And I'm glad we made the detour, so. But we got to get back on schedule because we got lots of miles to cover. There we go. You guys are going to watch where your feet are. Okay. Nice. Back to the jungle. After 2.5 hours of hiking, 2 blowdowns, awesome. The lodge is open. I'm surprised. I thought they opened at 11. We made it. No problems. Not running. Squirrels are still crazy. And we're going to go check it out before we head down Alum, I think. Lodge isn't open, so we're not going to go in. And we decided we're going to push on down Alum Cave and try to get down before the rain hits. So here we go. I knew it was coming. Okay, the students decided that we just wanted to push through the bluffs portion of Alum Cave. We heard thunder and we didn't want to stick around to find out. So we have begun trail running the last 2.5 mile portion of Alum Cave. And it's kind of exciting. We haven't really encountered anyone on the way down. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting dark. And we are still having fun. So we're hopeful that there'll be cars waiting for us at the bottom of Allen Cave so that we don't have to get too wet when the heavens open up. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna open up. So I'm gonna log off now so that I can catch up to them, because these students are fast, y'all. They're fast. So gotta go. Pretty much reached the end. I didn't get to record the cave because somebody was on my heels, and they were still running, but we are near the end of our 4-day hiking trip. It did not rain on our last day, and we made it. Alright, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. When I went to grab my car from Clingman's dome, I could not get into my car. My key fobs would not work. And come to find out, my car battery was dead. Some kind, good Samaritans, heroes I will call them, came and helped get into my car. Spent seriously almost an hour helping get into my car. And when we finally got into my car, another kind, beautiful, good Samaritan woman had a battery box that was able to jumpstart my car. And so thankfully we were able to finally get in my car, get it started, and get the students to our next destination, which is here at Elkmont, which is absolutely just, it was so nice to get here and be able to set up camp and just relax and tell stories of just the adventures that we had together, and it was just so much fun. But how wonderful it was just to have my, just faith restored in humanity, the kindness of strangers, spending time to help one another. Just absolutely beautiful. And I'm just so grateful for their help. So I didn't even get their names. I don't even think they'll ever see this video, but I hope they always know how thankful I am, and for anyone that watches this video, just kindness is worth it. It's worth it. Pay it forward. So today we are going to getting ready to wake up the students in just a little bit, and we are going to go whitewater rafting on the Ocoee River, which should be awesome. So I'm going to give them just a little more time to sleep in, and then off we go. So here's to day 5 on the Ocoee. to Big Frog Expeditions for our Ocoee rafting trip. This is the before, and we are getting ready to head out on the Ocoee River. Kids are excited, anxious, all the emotions. Should be a fun trip. I'm not going to take my phone out on it and record any of it because I'd like to keep this phone. But I'll hopefully have some pictures from the ones that they take and be able to show those afterwards. So here we go.